Alright, and we're back again.
Oh shoot, I gotta
Very sorry,
alright,
gamers.
I gotta
Our
find
apologies for that, but sometimes it is how it is.
okay. Uh iPad.
Is
Oh
this?
yeah, the gameplay is going, but I guess just gotta wait for the restream.
Yeah, we don't have the restream on our end, so it's a little bit hard to see what's going on. But
Sounds good.
no problem. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. It's unfortunate when that happens.
Encoding error.
But in coding error, it's like I don't even know what caused that coding error. I have no idea how that could have even happened on.
I know, right? Yeah, I see that Sabroso's on Rammy Rumble from looking at the stream.
Yeah, we're looking at the stream in the meantime.
Yes, it might be a bit desynced, but
Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit desync for a moment while just trying to fix the restream. In the meantime, we're sorry about that, gamers.
sounds good. Say no to swag.
Indeed, say no to swag.
Oh man, when I first learned any percent, I was going for the swag balloon because of Antelius's tutorial. You're saying you gotta get the swag balloon. So I was like, alright, I guess I gotta get the swag balloon. Alright, never sleep on the king. It's a
You've
real
never
thing.
want to sleep on the king.
It's a
I'm
real thing doing
wondering
it
if
well.
there's any of the runners are gonna get a 2 cycle.
Oh, did anyone get in the race so far or no? Or in the tournament so far or no? Ah dang, okay, okay. Yeah, Sabroso making that out pretty fine.
Sabroso now making its way on World 5. So 5-1 Ghostly Grove. Pretty good stage. It's a straightforward stage, but it's a really fun stage. It's one of my favorite stages to do IL practice on. Oh! I just saw that Kognisa
Oh, is
took
that
a
a
death earlier on the Rickety race. That's really unfortunate.
ouch. Oh no. Yeah, well, Sabroso's like pretty much just cruising. Ghostly Grove. Yeah, it's definitely like a nice breather, like in runs. Like once you make it far past like some pretty tough levels, like the end of World 4, and then I don't know, this level's like pretty easy for the most part. So it's like really relaxing during a run, and the music's calming, in my opinion.
Music's good.
Yep, yep. All right, so got Tupac's library.
Yeah, aka Haunted Hall. So in the Haunted Hall, it's another auto scroller, but you can still save a bit of time in that state by just like jumping up and down slopes. You jump at specific points in the stage, and it's just mostly to preserve and build momentum. And you can save about from 2.5 seconds to 3 seconds at the very least by doing optimal jumps.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely got to learn like the task route, because people have been recommending it as like something that's easy to learn for like free time saves. So I gotta try my hand at it.
You take the free time saves, yo.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, it's gonna take one minus barrel on purpose. In this part. Oh, never mind. Damn it. I lied. And yeah, jumping over the 1B in JP version compared to USA where there's like an extra B. That's so straight away. I saw communism using the invincibility barrel strats for Mudhole. Cheating version. Hey, you gotta take this. Alright, clean wrong work from communism.
Alright, Sabroso is on Gusty Glade. So the main mechanic of Gusty Glade is the wind mechanic, but it's not RNG. It's just position based. So you just time your cycle with the wind, and you're able to pretty much go optimally as much as possible. Sabroso doing a team throw in the barrel to be able to set up a gong swap at the end of the stage to have Dixie actually in front for Parachute Panic the next stage. And Parachute Panic is arguably the best stage to show off in any speedruns of DKC2 in my opinion. So the main gimmick in this stage is normally you take the purple parrot to slow down your descent, but the runners have the level memorized, and so they're just gonna fall down to the whole stage, and it's all about muscle memory and just memorizing the stage layout.
Yep. Oh wait, do you have a is there a Discord restream up now?
I have the stream, the actual streams up right now on my end.
Oh, okay. Way ahead of me.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right, there we go.
Oh, thanks, Speed.
Thank you.
No,
it's all good. You had issues to fix on your end, but thank you. But also, what's a good thing about Parachute Panic is that you have multiple safe strats and backups you can do throughout the stage. Sabroso gets the headbutt, very nice. Took it safe, but that's perfectly fine because this level can be very easy to just you do one single mistake, you just pretty much instantly die. There are some sections if you take damage, there's no way to recover from it. Then you have to take a death. It's pretty unfortunate.
Yep.
But now we have Sabroso on Whipwoods. So this is a very hard stage. So we're going to be having our animal buddy Squitter. The main mechanic with Squitter we're going to be using is instant webs, instant platform by pressing L and R in the air at the same time. And so you want to be very careful because this stage is pretty much there's a lot of bottomless pits throughout the entirety of the stage. It's pretty easy to just make one bad input and you're pretty much dead.
Yep. Just plummet.
This level is pretty notorious for being a source of infinites.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, we had a couple of infinites happen in races and even in qualifiers as well.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating when that happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's no shame in taking your Webwoods very safe.
Yep. Yeah, I like the level a lot, personally, but yeah, it's definitely like tough, and it's just so easy to like make a mistake and die like almost anywhere.
Yeah, it's a major run killer for sure. There's no way around it. But Sabroso gets through without dying. That's excellent.
Yeah, he took the end pretty safe. Like, yeah, again, like it's better than like dying, so it's definitely worth it.
Sabroso is now on the crow to. Oh, Communism took damage at the end. That final rope, that end section of Gusty is pretty annoying because if you go for the front or back row strat, It's very easy to just mistime your jump and you actually take damage on the cloth. And if you have one Kong, well, you die. You die, and
Yep.
it can be pretty annoying.
Good thing he
So
had two.
usually, it actually turns out that having one Kong reduces a bit of lag. And it's a tiny bit faster, but for safety purposes, I prefer to have two Kongs at the end of Gusty. Ghostly, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that.
But here on Creepy Crow, aka Crow 2, another instance of RNG, it just depends on where the barrel spawns. Ooh, gets a right spawn right at the end. That's very good. It's going to save a little bit of time. But if you have the barrel spawn at the very left or also the middle, depending on the phase, you can actually lose time. You can lose up to 2 to 4 seconds per phase, depending on the location of the barrel. And now Sabroso is through wall 5, and now is in the Arctic Abyss. So I'm wondering if Sabroso is going to go for the zip. Nope,
Nope.
decide to opt out right out of it. That's perfectly fine because Arctic Zip is a pretty finicky trick. It's very easy to just make. Very easy to just. Oh, you just miss one bait, or you just accidentally make the lockjaw go off screen. Oh, you actually mess up the swap. It's very easy to make a single mistake that just makes the setup would not work. So here
Yeah.
we're just gonna play the level as normal with Angard, but one thing about Angard and DKC2 is that his properties are not the best. It's very easy to just take damage, and you're not. Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't even be taking damage. It's just really strange sometimes.
Yeah. Hitbox jank. Oh my god.
Yeah, Angard is pretty jank in DKC2. Unlike DKC3, right, where Angard is pretty freaking OP. No, I swear, Angard in,
Yep.
in DKC3 is pretty freaking OP.
Yep. He's like
But
basically untouchable in that game.
as long in DKC3, Angard, as long as he is lunging, just destroys everything. The only thing that can just cannot kill is the lurching enemies that just stay close when they're
Yep.
fully closed, and that's it.
Yep. Exactly.
But now Windy Wells, so the vertical stage where the mechanic is oh, misses the ledge and actually falls down, has to come back up.
Oh my god. I had that in a lot of my old PBs happen. You know, I just
Yeah,
go
because-
forward too soon.
Yeah, because you want to do some fast falls to just gain a little bit of time. You just immediately then try to land a platform, but you just like immediately into a roll animation that you're able to jump out of it, save a bit of time, but very easy to mistime it, and yep, you fall, you have to get back up.
Yep. Alright,
Also
clean
damage.
windy ending for communism as well.
Good gusty ending for communism, very nice. Sabroso did the windy
Yeah.
damage boost. That's very nice. Worth noting that this damage boost works on every version of 1.1, but for 1.0 it only works in the Japanese version of the game. What happens on U 1.0 is that if you attempt that damage boost, the camera just doesn't scroll up, and you pretty much essentially soft lock. And
That's
you have
hilarious. I didn't know that.
no, that's actually tracked. I actually did it by accident a couple of times. I'm thinking I was on the. I actually tested it out. No, on U 1.0, you cannot. This damage boost does not work. You have
That's
to die
so
from the
funny.
cutlass that is still loaded on the platform. Also, Sabroso did not, thankfully, did not take damage at the end of Windy, and also takes a safety save, which it's not a bad idea actually, because upcoming is the Castle Crush Wrong Warp, and there's actually a potential for soft locking in this stage. So we'll see what happens. But essentially, this Wrong Warp, what's gonna happen? We're gonna abuse the properties of a cutlass once again to match it at the same time. We get out of the Rambi transformation barrel. At the same time, the cutlass pulls out its sword, and that will trigger a failsafe, and will be get kicked out of the stage. This should be good.
Yeah,
Oh
too far. Yeah,
no!
let's say that the
That's
cutlass went too
unfortunate.
far left, for sure.
I think in that case, I believe that the cutlass was a bit too far to the left, and so I think this is why that didn't work.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Meanwhile, communism on PCP, taking it very safe. That section did a very safe damage boost, which is perfectly fine. As I said, this stage is very easy to just There are sections where you cannot even recover from if you take damage, so taking a save is a much better bet for in the race setting.
Yes, sir. Sabroso?
I don't think that's gonna
It
work.
might work. Yep.
Oh, it did work! Oh wow, okay. Gets it second try, not bad. But heck Ramby, by the way.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Yeah. Get out of here, Ramby. But yeah, that's unfortunate when that happens.
Yeah, he cut it really close, like the cutlass went pretty far left.
I thought again that was just way too far left for the cutlass for this round warp to work this time
Yeah,
around, but still gets it.
Yeah, it looked borderline to me. I was like, it might work, maybe.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I was a bit scared that was not gonna work, but it still did. I'm still shocked that it actually still worked.
Yeah, what was good was that he jumped into the barrel a little later than you like normally would for standard setups, so it actually fixed the issue of the cutlass going a little too far left as well.
True.
Yeah.
Communism actually died in Webwoods. I'm not surprised about people dying in Webwoods because this level is really hard. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so close! Oh my god! I don't know if you've seen that, but that was just
I was
too
watching.
close. That was way too close to that. That just was barely off. Oh
if that was me that cut it that close, I would have been like, all right, chat, that wasn't even close.
And Sabroso gets a CLC in the meantime. First try, very good.
Communism got hit, so he has to kind of take the slow route without the damage boost. No?
Yeah, normally you would do a damage boost with a squitter on one of the red bees to go a bit faster, but since Communism took damage, we'll have to take it slow and just make sure to not take another hit on any of the other red bees. But that's perfectly fine, to be honest. You don't want to die here. That's like the worst spot to die.
Yeah, it's like the end, like extra safe.
There's nothing wrong with that. Meanwhile, Sabroso on going through Toxic Tower. So here in the snake section, there's a few tricks called the double jumps, and there's also a true double jump you can do. It's very hard to get the hang of it. It's very technical, but it makes the snake makes Rattly much more mobile than it actually is. But it's very difficult. It's arguably one of the most demanding stage in the entire game, in my opinion. And also, this level is pretty much choke city. I see like way too many runs to.
Yep, the squawk section after
it's
like
really hard.
The squawk section after like Sabroso is taking it really slow and safe because I'm pretty sure he knows how far ahead he is in the race too. So there's like no reason not to play it this safe with like this commanding of a lead as well.
Yeah, Sabroso has a very comfortable lead.
Yeah, like it's most likely over, but I don't know. Like
who knows? Maybe Sabroso might just sandbag. Check this out.
something weird could happen. Like,
but
you know, he dies like
it's unfortunate
12 times to the jump. All right, not even doing the jump. Never mind.
Not going for a natural route. Feels bad, man. Because the jump is natural route, by the way. But here Communism actually does not go for Arctic Zip, just decides to go for normal Arctic, and it's completely fair to be honest, because the Arctic Zip is a pretty finicky trick to do. It's really annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, saves 15 seconds, by the way, but and yeah, saves 15 seconds. Yes, I said it. But honestly, it's very easy to just, as I said earlier, it's very easy to just do one mistake and just you completely failed the setup, and either you have to take a death or you just have to instead you just rely on doing normal Arctic.
Yep.
Ooh, Sabroso got rearing skip. Hell yeah, my man.
Gaming.
Yeah.
You can't do the fanfare skip since he flew too high.
That's
Wait,
perfectly fine.
assume
I
he knows.
mean,
Okay, yeah, he knows. He knows.
but that was a very very clean sprint from Sabroso. Very nice.
Yeah, sir.
And is now on key rules. So once again, key rule is essentially a glorified cutscene.
Yep.
So there's not much you can do to speed up the fight. The only thing you can do is just try to throw the cannonballs as early as possible in Kiro's blunderbuss. But
Yeah.
honestly, you can't really speed up the fight that much. And also, there's one thing on the later phases: you don't want to get hit. You really don't want to get hit by the purple smokes, by like the colored smokes, because the hero actually waits for the effect to wear off if you get hit by it. You can lose to 2 to 4 seconds depending on the phase.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't go for that if you're actually going for PB attempts. The race, yeah, maybe you could do it for a race, but if you want to go for the colored monkeys, but Kool-Aid monkeys, as I like to call it. Kool-Aid monkeys, yes. But if you're on PB attempts, don't do that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, at this point, if only hope for. Ouch.
That's unfortunate. Communism died in Windy. That's rough.
Yeah, like Sabroso would probably have to die like at least like 3 times to K roll for like any chance for a comeback.
Oh, I was really scared that communism was gonna get bounced too far into the pit because of the beetle. Because
Same.
that second beetle is actually sometimes it's called RNG beetle, because if you roll in the first beetle, ooh, falls down. I see people fall down way too a couple of times now since the start of the race.
Oh,
And
no.
it falls down again. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Yeah, definitely. They've had a rough time. Okay, there you go. Nice, dude.
Okay, there we go, bud. That's pretty annoying
Yeah, absolutely.
when that happens. No, you're not supposed to take the purple, the colored smokes.
Yeah, it's definitely not recommended.
It seems it's gonna be a 43, 33, 34. It's gonna look like for Sabroso.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, plus the starting 10 seconds late.
And Sabroso finished it with a 43-31. Nice run. That's a very good run.
For sure. Nice run.
A 43 in a race is pretty damn good.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Pretty convincing time. It's a good time. A very good time in a race, in my opinion. Because the game sometimes you just absolutely will not hold its punches. We're just, oh nope, nope, not gonna let you have a good time. I'm just gonna destroy you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Make
like
you reset.
Yeah, like it's not out of like the realm of possibility that, because I think Sabroso it's like has like a 39 PB. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like a run went really rough and got like a 48 or something, because this game can just be really punishing in that way.
True. True. The game can be pretty brutal sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, again, like 43, like yeah, low mid 43. It's like really solid in a race, especially.
Oh no, you killed the Cutlass. That's unfortunate. This is not what you want to see. That's really unfortunate.
Ramby, come on, man. I don't think communism needs this right now, Randy.
Heck Rambi, by the way. Heck Rambi.
Just heck 'em.
Yeah, time to sack Rambi and send Rambi to the Shadow Realm. Yep.
Yeah, we need that Rambi Rumble skip. And we need Barrel Bayou the wrong warp somehow. Need to get Rambi out of here.
Imagine that. That'd be amazing.
Just heck 'em forever.
If I'm not wrong, Sabroso is from Mexico, I believe. So there's a bunch of viewers who are actually from Mexico, I believe. So I just want to say gracias. I want to say thank you for the people who are watching right now.
Indeed. Yeah. Definitely helps the community, helps out the stream.
I'm glad for the turnout for this tournament.
Yeah, it's cool. A lot of like returning, like, yeah, people coming back and like new runners and stuff. It's like
And
super
I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish, so there isn't much I can do here. But
Ay caramba. Ah, I'm kidding.
man, no hablan español. That's pretty much the only thing I know in Spanish, and that's it.
You know how to say that you can't speak Spanish in Spanish? All right, Rambi.
Come
This
on,
time,
man. This should be good this time. All right, nice. Gets
clean.
it. Excellent.
All right, let's go.
Alright, communism on clappers. But also, what has been great for this from this tournament? Ooh, takes damage. Ooh, that's gonna be a little bit dangerous. Ooh, okay, that should be fine. As long as communism plays it safe, it should be fine. Shouldn't be too much trouble, I hope. But I'm really happy for the turnout for this tournament. We actually have a bunch of runners actually came out of retirement, quote unquote. There's a few older runners that actually like DNA. I believe there's also Krypton. There's also Waffles going to be participating as well. We also have a bunch of new runners actually signed in who just picked up the game. Actually, recently picked up the game. And just decided to actually participate in the tournament as well. And we have a bunch of other active runners as well. So I'm really happy for the turnout. Like,
Yeah,
for example,
cool.
Cosmic. Actually, from what I heard, Cosmic from Super Mario Brothers fame actually picked up DKC2 apparently in the 12-hour challenge thing for a 12-hour challenge, and decided to actually as well participate in the tourney and actually PB by 5 minutes. So that's amazing. So I'm really happy how things turn out for this tournament. Have a bunch of people PB. Actually had someone PB by about a minute earlier on as well. So it's been pretty great so far for the tournaments, but we still have a bunch of more donkey as well. So ooh, the nut does not get the Clobber Clash. That's unfortunate. But thankfully you can just reset. You can actually bring back the cannonball into the bonus and reset the enemies to be, and you're able to try it again. But every failure of CLC wrong warp, you lose at least 20 seconds every time.
Yep. Fair.
Perfectly fine.
What happened in the stream? Okay, I'll stop.
No worries, no worries. This is fine. This is fine.
It's because Bean said don't panic. It's like, alright, time to be a troll. Barbo. Barbo's late. Better late than never, though.
So myself, no, I am not in the tournament. I am not actually participating in the tournament. I believe, Ryan, you are participating in the tournament, or no?
Nope.
No, you're not as well. But I'm here to commentate.
Yeah,
I'll
just
be
been
mostly on commentary, to be honest.
been grinding other games. But yeah, here to commentate too, so it's always a good time.
True. Kong is making his way through Toxic, taking it safe, but there's nothing wrong by taking Toxic very safe. This is a very hard stage and it's actually pretty punishing. But taking it safe, just taking its time. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually up in 3, nice.
Up in 3.
Yep. Pretty good.
For the hardest boss in the game coming up. That's good.
Yeah, we beat the game, right? No, we didn't beat the game yet. Still have one more boss and one more level and one more boss for Kantrip.
Save the donkey.
The fake out, dude. The fake out.
Yeah, the donkey games all give you some kind of troll.
I mean, DKC1 gives you the fake credits, and then
with
of
the K
course,
credits.
Yeah, then of course now we get the fake out as well. Like, yep. But DKC3 does not give us like a fake out or something like that.
That's true.
Like maybe phase 1, maybe phase 1 of the final boss, but other than that, I don't think so. But maybe we'll see.
Nope.
Maybe.
Looks like timer's getting set up.
Just me while Kong Museum is finishing the race. We're actually in the process of setting up the next race is coming that will start after this current race. So
yeah, almost out of. Oh my god, I got so scared for him.
oh yeah, I saw what happened. That was so close. I was really scared as well. Oh goodness.
Yeah, the right side especially, like you can get hitboxed by the brambles in that narrow shaft. Oh my god.
Yeah, the last vertical shaft of that stage has some very wonky hitbox. The hitboxes in Sprint are really deceptive. It's like they really stick out more than the actual visual. The bramble is sometimes you get hit by something in that stage and it's like, how the hell did I get hit by that? I wouldn't be even supposed to get hit by that. It's just
exactly.
something it can just tilt you to oblivion. It's like that's some BS right there.
Yeah, when I was looking in the wiki, then I just saw like there was a section that said hitboxes. So I'm like, uh-oh.
I believe, if I remember, I think that was empty. That actually showed. Like, I think that's empty. That put those images on the wiki to show the hitboxes of the brambles on Sprint. Man, that's actually some pretty stupid hit. Some hitboxes of these are pretty freaking stupid.
Yep. Glad I read that early on when I first learned this game, so.
Yeah.
I've never lost a run to like getting hitboxed because
I'm
always wary.
I lost a good amount of runs to those stupid hitboxes in Sprint, and it's really like that's one. It's so tilting, to be honest. It's really freaking tilting.
You know, I've seen like watching people do runs and just seeing like a PB pace like die to that and was like, no, it feels
Yep.
so bad.
I had a fair share of both any percent and Warpless runs died to that. Those hitboxes. It's just, oh my god. It just put me on tilting to oblivion. It's just, oh goodness.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if it happened to me, I'd be so mad. Just fortunately, haven't experienced it. At least not yet, anyway.
Oh, don't say that. It's gonna happen. You might eventually experience it. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law, by the way.
Yeah, so I had to say not yet, but hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Fingers crossed, friend. It will not happen to you.
Yeah, looking at the hitboxes, even right now on the wiki. After the B ring skip and before the B maze. And the final corridor.
So now communism is on the last hit. Almost done. But yeah, actually, from what I've seen, communism actually took an extra cycle for some reason.
Oh shoot, I missed that.
I don't know what happened, but this is a little bit. Oh, please be careful! Please be careful. Okay. Flash jump. All right, there we go. We're good. And communism finishes with the 5706. Nice run, gamer.
Nice run.
Nice run. And that is it for this race. I want to say once again, nice runs to the gamers, to both Sabroso and communism. Sabroso actually winning. Very well done. Sabroso getting a very convincing run time. And I want to thank everyone who are actually watching right now, but the stream is not over. We have another race coming immediately right up after this one that just finished. So we're just gonna be setting up for the race. So we'll be back in just barely one moment just to make sure the stream is gonna be set up.